Hmm. Looks like we're on Periscope. Okay. Looks like we did it. All right. I am going to. Yeah. All right. Cool. 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 That's a good sign. See if we're checking in. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? Let's see if this works. Hey, there we go. So I can't really see people's chats, but I figured I'd kind of log on tonight and give you guys a little sneak preview of a song I created. You guys, a lot of you liked it and said, "Hey, kind of give us some good stuff and show us how you did it and what the inspiration is." And while we're doing that, please just throw some comment in the chat box and tell me how it sounds to you. If it sounds good, if it doesn't, if you hear me okay. I'm getting over a cold, so I apologize. Try not to cough too much. But can you guys hear me okay? Can you guys see it okay? What do you think? Tell me, tell me, tell me. Tell me in the comments. It's the only way I can kind of see you guys. Yeah. How's everything been for you? It's been a long time since you see me do a stream. Sorry, I haven't done it in a while. I just wanted to make sure I just really concentrate on kind of releasing music and just putting it out there. And since I have been gone, I've made so much music. It's just kind of incredible. So, you guys want to have a sneak preview? Let me know. I can see you guys on Periscope. I can see you on YouTube. I can see you on Twitch. I don't know who else can see or you can't see. But if you just throw me a little comment, just say, "Hey, what's up, Chris? Tell me how your family is and everybody's been safe." And as soon as I get a couple more people, I'll kind of just start the stream and show you guys how I made this song and how quick it was to make the song. Shout out to Periscope, shout out to YouTube, shout out to Twitch, shout out to Facebook. Thanks for tuning in. And yeah, it's really cool. I got some good inspiration. When I make songs, it's so fast. I just come in and I think maybe 15 to 20 minutes I'm making a song. It's pretty quick. But it's a driving force to music. And before I get started, I want to give you guys a sneak little preview of this song. But tell me what you guys think. Can you hear me okay? I think I see comments, but I don't know how well I can. It's unfortunate I can't see them. But I'll see if I can get something up here before I get started, and that way I can kind of see your guys' chats at the same time. But so how's everything been for you guys? Has you guys been safe during this whole time? Me, I haven't been working. Obviously, no events means no shows and no big festivals or concerts or anything like that. But it's been good for us. We've been at home, staying healthy, and just happy to be able to do this. Shout out to Twitch. Thanks for showing some love. If you guys can hear me okay and it sounds great, I can get started. Just go ahead and put a comment in the comments box. Be happy to get going. Yeah. What do you think? What do you think? This again, it doesn't take me too long. I don't even know what you call it, like the meat of the song or the premise to the song or something like that. Let's see if we can see that screen up. Yep, you see just fine. Cool. I'm gonna start. I'm just gonna kind of give you how I started the song, and how I got the driving force to the song, and kind of the different ways I went with the song. But it's kind of really cool. So let me show you this. It's I kind of dig this. This is cool. If you have any comments while I'm doing this, just go ahead and leave them in the message box, in the comments, and down there or wherever you're at. whatever social media platform, and you can just ask me the questions like what gave me that inspiration, how did what was the aspect to what came up with it, or where did I get it, things of that nature, and I'll kind of just try to answer those the best that I possibly can. All right, so I'll tell you how it started. I wanted a really pretty chord progression, and I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I'm going to play for you right now. Super pretty, right, you guys? Super, 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 super pretty. The computer's saying it's overloading, but I hope not. All right. So I started with something like that, and then I wanted to kind of do another melody behind it, and I'll play that for you right now. Check it out. This is very pretty. It's like very bubbly. So you can kind of see if you put them both together, what you get from that. This is kind of how I always start a song. I used to just do some kicks and some instruments beforehand before I doing the chord progressions or chords, and I just felt like it didn't make sense. But so I come in here now, I lay down a chord pattern, chord progression, and then I kind of do a melody right afterwards, and then I'll show you what I do to kind of beat it up. So now you've heard this. Right? Is that cool? And then what I'd like to do is kind of after that, then I'll just throw a kick drum. I just trying to find a good kick drum. I try to keep it in the, the same key. Watch this. Pretty cool, huh? What do you think? Kind of cool, right? Okay, so that's kind of what I've done now, and is I've laid down some keys, I throw down a little melody, and it's all on piano. And then what I do is I come into my wonderful Logic Pro X, and I kind of just start throwing things around. And let me show you how I did this. So here you hear the piano. I'm gonna take out this kick too, so you can kind of hear it. Right? Okay, that's how I start. Now this is what I do with it. I come in here, I find some programs. I like using Spire. There's a bunch of other programs that are out there that I really like to use, but Spire's probably one of my favorite right now. Serum is another one. So I just kind of go in here and I look for sounds that kind of fit. So check this out. So you heard that key, and this is what it became next. Let me turn off this thing and watch. Check this out. Tell me that's not pretty. Right? Right? It's totally different. And you can even play them together if you wanted to. And just, you can hear them together. Makes it fuller. Cool, right? Let me see if I can do something really quick here, because I think I want to. Bum, bum, bum. Let me add. I'm going to add something really quick, you guys. I'm going to add a video capture so you guys can see me on this. Let's see if I can do this really quick. I want to add this. I'm working with something called Streamlabs OBS, and it's I've known it for so many years, and I figured if I can do this, let me see if I can paste this in here. Video capture, Mac video. Let me add this. Sorry for our mess. We're trying to do our Christmas living room and all our holiday stuff, trying to put them up. I want to put myself in this corner here so you can see my expressions. Excuse me. It's kind of the first time I've really been talking. I've been sick for the past couple days. Finally getting over it today. Thank God. I'm not going out. Why? I guess they say. Little Jasmine got sick. I got sick. Stephanie never gets sick. Once in a blue moon. All right. So let's go back to this music. Now that you can hear it here. I'm going to play so you can hear the chords and this beautiful thing that I got from Spire. Look at this. Tell me that's not cool. Okay, so to me, I usually don't keep this grand piano playing. I kind of just really, from there, I go find everything. And from here, I wanted another heavier sound to it. And watch, you can hear it. That's the Wi-Fi. That's cool, right? Like there's so much momentum. Even if you play them individually by themselves. Watch, here's the second one. Simple chords. Super simple. When I put both of them together, it feels like there's a lot. I don't know, it just feels good to your soul. It feels, I like the sound. I can tell it's definitely kind of my like my wifey says, you definitely found what you like to do, and this is kind of that. All right, so I'm gonna keep playing this. I'm gonna tell you what came from here. So now I've done these chords, and what I do is, if I can show them to you, if you guys can see this is the chords. Is for me, I try to find a bass pattern to them, and usually the bottom end of this is where all the bass is at. Okay, so you can kind of hear. You hear that? How pretty it is? Now, what I did is I come and I bring that here. I don't know how well you guys can see this. See the chords? See them? All right, so from that point I start chopping things up and saying, all right, where do I want to fill them in? Here's a prime example of where I went with this. Look at this. Way too deep, right? I just keep going. I keep trying to find stuff here. Listen to this one. Let me turn off here's the bass. Right? But when you put it together, check this out. Wow. Sounds amazing, right? Like what is going on? I gotta turn something on really quick, you guys, so I can kind of see you guys' chats. But thank you for tuning in and watching me how I made this song. please leave any questions you have, or any kind of questions you have. Just leave them in the comments box right below and everything like that, so I can kind of see see your comments. I think they should work now. I see that there's been several people making comments, whether it's on Periscope, Twitch, Facebook. Go ahead and do those one more time for me. Let me hear you throw some shout outs again one more time, because I don't think the chat box needed to refresh properly. But if you can do that again for me, I'll be able to kind of see your comments again. And I'd love to see them again. So go ahead and just try one more time for me. I can make sure I'm seeing them out there. Be greatly appreciated. Very grateful. Come back to that in 2 seconds. But thank you for tuning in and just hearing this out. A lot of people on social media were saying thank you for doing something like this, so we can kind of hear your inspiration, and I'm like, of course, my pleasure. I'm gonna come back to that in a second. Trying to get this chat thing working so I can see you guys' comments. But it doesn't seem to be working. Okay, all right, well, I'm sorry I can't see your guys' chats. If you throw them in the chats one more time, maybe I'll see them. I see that people are leaving comments. I'm just not able to see them on the previous ones. I restarted the chat box one more time. So if you had those questions or comments, once again, throw them in the chat. Write a comment below. All right, let me get back to the song. So here I left you guys with how I changed the chord pattern from just a basic piano into something very open, very like lively, very, I want to say almost like just spiritual. Oh, there we go. The chat seems to be working. Yay. All right, here we go. One more time. Now you hear the bass. Right? Okay, so now that I went this far, I have the bass, the real I call sub bass. I put that sub bass in there. I wanted to hear it, and now you hear the chords that are in the very top of the screen in blue. What I wanted to do is I always feel when I put something like this, it's like I need to hear it. Oh, let me show you what it sounds like with a kick. Check this out. Here's with the bass. No, Chris, that's not the one. By the way, I'm showing you the bass on how I started with this song, but I'm not using it anymore, as crazy as that sounds, because I came up with a better bass. And when you hear it, you're going to be like, oh yeah, Chris, this is definitely way, way better. And like to do is all of these things that you're seeing coming up and down the screen. This is all my inspiration for the songs. If I kind of put new tones and say, hey, all right, sounds good. Now here's a little kick. Good. It's like, or you can hear it already coming together, how fast it was. It was just finding those different kind of notes, inspire, changing the sounds. I like to put multiple layers of different sounds so you kind of hear it, and then I like to come in with a little hat, and I go all over the place with hats, but this one seemed to fit this song a little bit better. Hear it? Come on, tell me it doesn't sound good. It sounds great, right? Like, in just a little bit. This is just the beginning. We've only placed a couple of sounds here. I'll do a little clap so you guys can hear the clap come in. I mean, from here, I just want to add different sounds and different elements, and to kind of carry the song. You're gonna do different movement within the song. You want to add different stuff. I'll tell you some of this. Here's another hat that I liked, but I don't. I decided to move away from it. You tell me if you like this one better. Even that sounds great. Like, let me turn off my phone. So even if you hear it like with that, I mean, even as I'm hearing it now with you guys, I might toy with that one. So I'm gonna bring it back up here next to the other hat. But let me let you listen to both. They're both so good. They're both so good. All right. Tell me what you think when you just leave it in the comments if you liked the first one or this. Let's play it again for you. This is number 1. I have it highlighted right here. Or number 2. Man, that's a tough one. It sounds good. It sounds good. I think I like this second one. Hey, it does sound good. Shout out to Periscope. Shout out to Twitch. How you guys? Thank you. Hello, Facebook. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm just kind of breaking down the song and showing you what the elements were and how I started, so you guys can see them and where I've progressed from it. All right, so I went all over the place with different sounds. You can hear all of this stuff. I either create it, put a lot of effects to it, or there's something else I like to use. I like to use Splice for sounds. I also like to use Loop Cloud. I don't know if you heard of Loop Cloud. I think it kind of organizes all the sounds. It's a really good thing to use too. I'll try to leave it. I have a link in pretty much all of them except for Facebook. Facebook is kind of on my S list right now. They won't let me tag my website, Chris Smooth. Anyways, that's bummer stuff. Let's talk about this good stuff here. All right, so now you heard that part of it, and now I want to start adding different effects. Like, I'm gonna let you listen to it right here. Look at this. You hear that? It's like a little tom. It goes dun 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 right here. Oops. Here, and then this one. I'm going to turn this one on so you can hear. This is like, I like to use these. They're called fills, and I'm going to play it for you right here. It's that they're called fills for a reason. You want the song to feel like it's moving and other elements. A lot of people don't hear this in the background of most music, but you don't want to overdo it. Excuse me, I almost wanted to sneeze. You don't want to overdo it. You want to just give the right amount. I'm notorious for adding more and adding more and adding more, and I think less is more is what I'm learning with my music, especially some of the songs. There's tracks in each one of these. Sorry, just getting over this cold. In some songs, I mean, there could be, every line that you see here, there could be 50, like in this case, there's 51 different sounds or tracks in each element of a song. I see people do them, and there's hundreds and hundreds, and it's just, to me, so overwhelming to look at. So some people like to separate like different things, like you'll hear these claps. I kind of broke them down. Some people, and they have a little bit of a different sound, but some people want to add those as their own tracks. It doesn't make any sense to me. I'm putting it as one. You hear it as one, and it doesn't need to be anything more than just that. Okay, all right, so let me play it again. Here we go. What do you think? It's sounding good so far, right? All right, so now you guys heard me do this bass, which sounds great, but then I came up with something a little bit different. And it's right here. Check this out. I use this sound in quite a bit of my stuff. It's from Aspire is the plugin. If you go into a sequencer and you go into here red mouse, I like to use this one, and then I kind of do some effects to kind of make it go up and down, up and down. So check it out. Hear it? Sounds good, doesn't it? Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Right, let me let you listen to. All right, so that now I have this. Now, when the song really starts to get moving and there needs to be more excitement to this. I mean, you could really, there's some really nice soulful house that kind of just leaves this element just like this, but I want to add a little more up feeling to it. And you're going to hear these piano chords right here in track number 3. I kind of highlighted them right here, and you can kind of see where the mouse is going back and forth. Actually, I'm going to play that one last for you, but let me let you listen to it here on track number 4, and then you can hear it by itself. Or by I took these chords right here and I just broke them up. I just cut them up and just, like you'll see right here, I just kind of put them in different places, and and then said, hey, you know what? Let me just play with them a little bit here so you can see them. And I don't know if you're able to see them on the screen, but how easy it is to break them up. And then I kind of look for them to fit within the song, and that's how I came up with that. And then this is more chill. Still, it's not as beat as what you'll hear in number 3, but you can hear it. Now, listen to number 3. 3, there's more of a breakdown. If you can see how I broke them up, I put a little pause in here and the chords, but check this out. Wow, right? Wow, so cool. All right. I think like this would be in, when it comes to making a song, I feel like it's like a movie. They have to kind of bring you up to this plateau of a song, and then sometimes it kind of wants to come back down towards the end. I feel like that's the kind of music that I'm making is what you would hear something in a Miami Beach, Ibiza, just something very like a Sunday brunch or something like that. You're just kind of chilling, having a mojito or something like, or not even at all, whatever floats your boat. But I feel like that's what this kind of music is, that you feel it. Here, let me play it for you one more time without the heavy chord progression. What do you think? Okay, so here's the melody. I haven't played that for you. I'm going to put it right here. It's on track number 11, so you guys can hear it. And I am indecisive whether I'm going to keep this or not, just because, yeah, I think it's too bubbly, almost a little tropical housey, but I'll let you tell me what you think. Well, what do you think? Okay, check this out, you guys. Let me play. Then I went to Splice. If you don't know what it is, it's splice.com. I think I did leave a link in the bio section. I found a vocalist. Her name is Kara. She's all over social media. She's a phenomenal voice. I just took some of her phrases and kind of broke them down. I'm going to let you hear them right now. I put a heavy reverb on her vocals. I pitched it to kind of match an A minor and slowed it down a little bit. You'll see in this last part right here, I kind of stretched her end of it out. But let me play you this with some entrance, and kind of like how you would enter into a song. So let me let you guys listen to this. I don't wanna stop loving you. I'm gonna start adding stuff. Loving you. I don't wanna stop loving you. Hear it? So, you liking it? Well, that's my song. It's going to be finished. I'm just going to finish completing it. It's called Don't Stop Loving You. I have a bunch of songs that are being released. For all those that haven't been on Spotify, make sure you check me out. Spotify, you can find me under Chris Smooth, SMOOTH. See all my songs. It's there. I have another one coming out December the 4th. Thank you for tuning in and downloading, streaming, all that good stuff. It helps me and my beautiful family. And for all of you guys that have been supporting, I just want to thank you guys. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. It has been a very interesting year, especially for somebody who is a performer, and this is what I do full time and for a living. And to kind of not have that has been I want to say all of it is a blessing, no matter what way you look at it. I'm spending time with my wife and my beautiful daughter. We've just been a great family together, just doing a bunch of wonderful things. And I think that's what it's about, just loving each other, no matter the scenarios that are around you. And we got it. But thank you so much for listening, streaming, downloading. Find me on Spotify, find me on Apple Music, iHeart, everywhere. You can find my music everywhere there. I'm going to start releasing songs at a minimum of once a month. But the head chick in charge, HCIC, is telling me I should really releasing songs every 3 weeks. But your support, your downloads, and your listens mean everything to us. And thank you so much. I'm going to end it here. But for all of you that had stayed with me for the entire stream, I'm very grateful to you guys. And I hope to do this again really, really soon. Maybe we should do it more. What do you think? Leave in the comments if you enjoyed it, if the sound was great, if you heard it okay. What did you think of the song? Do you think you want more or less? Always looking for vocalists, collaborations, things like that. So, but have a great night. Thank you so much. It's Sunday night, and you guys be smooth. Thanks so much. Thanks for watching. Peace.